Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. You may have heard about the infamous Amityville hauntings that inspired several books and movies. In today's episode, we are going to delve deep into the actual story to separate fact from fiction. This episode may be slightly chilling for the faint-hearted, so viewer discretion is advised. So, now that we are all set and ready, let's get into the video. 30 miles outside of New York City, nestled in the Long Island town of Amityville, stands the house forever linked to the Amityville horror phenomenon. On the 13th of November 1974, Ronald Birch DeFeo Jr. entered a local bar in Amityville and cried out for help, saying that his entire family had been shot. DeFeo and some of the bar patrons returned to his house on 112 Ocean Avenue. Once inside, they found that DeFeo's parents, Ronald DeFeo Sr. and Louis DeFeo, dead from apparent gunshot wounds. The police were called, and when they arrived at the house, they discovered that not only were DeFeo's parents shot dead, but all his siblings, Don aged 18, Allison aged 13, Mark aged 12, and John Matthew aged 9 had all been killed from apparent gunshot wounds. DeFeo confessed to all the murders, saying, "Once I started, I just couldn't stop. It went so fast." When DeFeo went to trial, however, his story changed. His lawyers claimed insanity, based on the fact that DeFeo claimed he heard demonic voices urging him to kill his own family. The jury didn't find DeFeo's defense believable for obvious reasons, and he was found guilty on 6 counts of second-degree murder. He was sentenced to 25 years to life for each of the murders he had committed. Using a .35 Marlin rifle, 23-year-old Ronald DeFeo Jr. murdered his entire family while they were asleep, including his parents and 4 siblings. Still, some unsettling questions remain unanswered. All of the victims were found shot face down in their bed in separate rooms, suggesting that they had all been killed in their sleep. How had DeFeo managed to shoot them all using a loud rifle without waking up the rest of the family members? Or did he shoot them elsewhere and then stage the scene to make it look like they were killed in their sleep? If so, why? The full story will likely never be known. DeFeo kept changing details of his story depending on whom he talked to. Whatever the truth is, DeFeo took it to his grave. He died on the 12th of March 2021, aged 69. 13 months after the gruesome murders, the Lutz purchased the house at a drastically reduced price of $80,000. The day the Lutz family moved in, the couple had a priest by the name Father Ralph Pecoraro bless the house. George claimed that the holy man felt an unseen hand slap him in the sewing room and heard a voice telling him to get out. Soon after, the couple said that they began noticing some odd things around the house, such as doors being ripped off the hinges, cabinets slamming, and slime oozing from the ceilings. George claimed that he would wake up at 3:15 a.m. every day, around the same time the DeFeo murders were believed to have happened. The Lutz family claimed to smell strange odors, see green slime oozing from the walls and keyholes, and experience cold spots within certain areas of the house. The Lutz also experienced other paranormal activities, such as a nearby garage door opening and closing, an invisible spirit knocking a knife down in the kitchen, a pig-like creature with red eyes staring down at George and his son Daniel from a window, George waking up to his wife Kathy levitating off their bed, and his sons Daniel and Christopher also levitating together in their beds. At times, his wife was physically transformed into an old woman. One night, George heard his children's beds slamming up and down on the floor, but claimed he couldn't do anything because an invisible force was paralyzing him. The family moved out after 28 days, reportedly leaving all their possessions behind, including clothes in the closets and food in the fridge. 2 months later, a local TV crew did a segment on the house, bringing in so-called ghost hunters and paranormal experts to evaluate the couple's claims. The team took several photos inside the house, including a now infamous photo apparently showing a ghost boy peering out from one of the windows. psychics agreed that there was some sort of demonic force occupying the house. There has been much speculation and distrust regarding the paranormal events experienced by the Lutz family. After telling their story, George and Kathy volunteered to take a lie detector test to prove their innocence. Sure enough, they passed the test. The couple was bogged down in legal and financial issues, prompting skeptics to believe that they had a motive to sell the story to the public. The Lutz former lawyer, William Weber, who fell out with them over money issues, came out publicly in 1979, claiming that the three of them had made up the horror story over many bottles of wine. George's son Daniel, who lives a quiet life in Queens, New York as a stonemason, claims that the house ruined his life and that he continues to have nightmares up to this very day. Murderer Ron claims that he heard demonic voices telling him to kill his own family. His story has changed multiple times. The Amityville house was officially sold in February 2017 to an undisclosed owner for $605,000, which was $200,000 less than the original asking price. It had previously been owned by 4 families after the murders, one of which changed the address to 108 Ocean Avenue. The house originally stood at 112 Ocean Avenue. Despite the claims by the Lutz family, their ordeal has never been captured on camera or proven, and all we can rely on is the story. I guess with every paranormal event, there is always a degree of doubt. What do you think? Is the house haunted, or is the story made up for financial gain? Let me know in the comment section down below, and as always, do not forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more facts about anything and everything. Thank you.